Here we go.
No, we can
Hey, yo, right here.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Now the starting group for the visitors. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Green. And it's Ball in at the 1. And for Detroit, they've got Johnson, Cade Cunningham out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Gasol in at the 4-man position.
Here we go.
Levine with it. Now guarded by Curry. Ball outside. Pass to DeRozan. Levine against Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Levine. Hauled in by Curry. Cunningham passes to Embiid. Outside Curry. Now Johnson. And here's Gasol. Green covering. Outside Curry. Here's the 3. Pass to Embiid. To the left wing. Outside Johnson. Fires for 3. He can't hit that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Gasol against DeRozan. Ball outside. Vucevic with it. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Here's DeRozan. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
That one's off. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Johnson against DeRozan. The shot by Johnson, no good. Gasol against Ball. Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup. The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Gasol. Cunningham outside. And here's Johnson. Over DeRozan. Johnson finds Curry. And Green comes to help. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Elbow. 2.
The free throw drops for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And Ball throws it down.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
Here's Johnson. And he banks in the layup.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 6. Ball with it. Picked up by Embiid. Yep, count it.
Now that's an assertive offensive talent. DeRozan is able to use his size to his advantage.
Detroit calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Here's McGrady. Outside Davis. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Pass to DeRozan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Anthony.
The high effort play by DeRozan. I mean, his ability to absorb the foul and still put up the shot. Magnificent.
DeRozan hits them both. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Davis with it, guarded now by Ball. Good D by Ball. Levine against Lillard. It's deflected.
How about Varejao contesting that one and knocking it away?
Here's the break. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. There's 1:12 left to play in the first. DeRozan outside. Pass to Green. Now DeRozan. He's guarded by Anthony. 2 points. That one goes. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
Anthony, the pass to Davis. Now Lillard. To the left side wing. From 13 with a 9-footer. Here's Varejao. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Now here's Ball. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. To the middle. It's tipped. Anthony up top. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Pass to Ball. Now here's DeRozan.
I mean, just so difficult to keep DeRozan out of the lane. He draws a lot of fouls in there in the paint.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses. On the wing, Green. This one for three. What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for Chicago. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
They've got Jalen Green. Joel Embiid is out there with Johnson. And it's Gasol in at the 4 spot. Good on the bucket. Gasol's got his second basket.
What stellar work from Gasol there, throwing himself against the glass and doing whatever it takes to find a second chance opportunity.
On the court for Chicago, Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Green out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Now here's DeRozan. Give him 8 points now. Clock at 4. That one off the back iron and out. Johnson against Levine. Johnson inside. Gasol passes to Embiid. Outside for Green. Here's Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
The free throw drops for Johnson. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Pass to Levine. Levine draws the double. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
As we've seen him develop in this league, Levine has become a better passer, willing to move the rock.
Detroit calls timeout. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Johnson. Hits the front of the rim and out. Chicago with the ball. They lead by 7. Really left him alone that time. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
Set him up well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Vucevic's shot is off. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be a second foul of the game. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Shoots over ball. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist from Green.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
LaVine finds DeRozan. Shoots over Embiid. That one's wide left.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Now here's Embiid. Green for three. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's LaVine. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Again, it's DeRozan. I mean, just a big, big night. It feels like DeMar's been doing this forever.
A shot from the mid-range. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
LaVine draws the double. DeRozan, left side. Pass to Vucevic. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. And now it's a 9-point Chicago lead.
The sure stroke of Vucevic when he added that three-point shot in his 6th season. He has loads of trust in his jumper.
The kick out, Curry. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
With a healthy advantage, they're looking confident.
And could boost their lead to double digits here, too.
LaVine passes to DeRozan, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. .11 left in the first half of this game. Here's Ball, plenty of space. Off target from the wing. Cunningham on the wing, pounded by Ball. A little mid-range shot is up. Second shot opportunity. McGrady, good.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
DeRozan outside. Left side, LaVine. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
You got to know LaVine is looking to shoot it whenever he can. I mean, his team depends on him scoring.
Pass to McGrady. Vucevic with a steal. And here comes the break. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And he can't get the first one.
I think Lonzo is doing a better job at this stage of taking his game just a lot more serious than when he came into the league.
And he sinks the second. 26 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Marbury, hounded by Ball. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Inside, here's McGrady. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. 9 seconds left in the first half. Now Levine from outside the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Chicago earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
They've got Joel Embiid. Stephen Curry is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Johnson, and it's Gasol in at the power forward position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. And here's Detroit, trailing by 10, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Pass to Cunningham. Releases. Here's Gasol. Up and in on the layup. Gasol's got 6 points.
Gasol working on the block, always patient, surveying. Good job getting deep that time.
Levine against Gasol. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. The home team on D. 8-point game. Shot is good by Levine.
Well, Levine always has the green light from three-point land. He's a very proficient range shooter.
The shot's good.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Curry. Cunningham on the wing. Ball with a steal. Now here's DeRozan. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Gasol with it. 6 points for him. Here's Curry. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Green's checked in for Stephen Curry. Back to Ball. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Shot clock at 6. And it's DeRozan missing. Johnson inside. Defended by DeRozan. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Cade Cunningham getting it done. What a move that time. And now just a 3-point Chicago lead. Ball passes to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. Pass to Ball. they can't stop the run with that one. And here's Detroit. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Controls the rebound and the putback.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
And every year, LaVine seems to get better and better. His work ethic and desire to be great is evident.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Free throw, no good.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
Good on the second one. Here's Cunningham. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's foul number 2 for him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Green. Over to the wing. Here's Johnson. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Pulls it. A quick shot there. It's off target. And here's Detroit. They're on a 12-4 run. This for the tie. In deep. Johnson drops it in. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Ball no good. Finally, they have a chance to grab the lead. They haven't been in front all game.
And you really need to seize opportunities like this.
This is why you like Varejao, good at feeding his teammates, especially on the cut.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
That free throw good from LaVine. Anthony's checked in for Detroit. Davis comes in for Green. Second free throw, no good. And here's Detroit. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Marbury. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ball outside. Back to LaVine. Pass to DeRozan. That shot off. Here's Marbury. Drops in the layup for 2. He has 7.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And so it's Detroit with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. After starting from behind, they've put in the work to take the lead. Credit them for playing smart, unselfish basketball. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Chicago. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Green. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. Here's Gasol. And the shot goes. And Detroit leads by 8. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Marbury. Rebounded by Green. Chicago with the ball. DeRozan outside. And too long on the shot.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Pass to Levine. Puts it up. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Marbury. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
Vucevic's shot is off. Here's Marbury, hounded by Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 9-point Detroit lead. Now here's Levine. He's closely guarded. DeRozan finds Levine. Over Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
Johnson. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. And Detroit leads by 11.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Levine's gotten better and better at drawing contact and getting to the line. He had to work at it as a young player, but that work has paid off.
Both free throws good from Levine. And here's Detroit. To the right side. From deep, Johnson. He's off on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Levine for 3. Fires in the triple. Levine's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide open man.
Embiid can't hit.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Embiid gets the bucket.
The defense has all eyes on Stephen, and he exploits that with a dish.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They trail by 8. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Lonzo Ball.
The hoop looked about 4 feet wide for him tonight. I mean, his shooting was so dialed in. It really allowed for him to score the ball just over and over throughout the game. Plays like that, so easy for him.
To the wing on the left. Outside Curry. They get it back. Tries again. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
A sequence you might expect from Embiid, an elite rebounder, and the man knows how to finish.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Detroit calls timeout. They're leading by 8. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Lillard's checked in for Stephen Curry. And we have to take another look at that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Vucevic and Gasol with the block.
Got to respect the reach and length of Pau Gasol. Outstanding job of skying up for that rejection.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter here. Ball outside. Right side, Levine. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 7 assists in the game. Pass to Lillard. Cunningham outside. Now Johnson. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. 1 minute left in the fourth. Levine against Gasol. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
Just putting in work. Levine with a strong move and gets rewarded with a trip to the line.
Detroit calls timeout.
Timeout.
They lead by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
You gotta love how competitive Levine is. I mean, he has no problem going to the line in these big moments.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And that's an intentional foul. .44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Down low. Vucevic with a steal.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Lillard outside. Out left to the wing. From deep, Johnson. And nails the tray.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They trail by 5. 16 seconds left in the final quarter. .16 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to DeRozan. The 3 is up. And it's Marbury with a rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. So he comes up empty, missing both. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And Pau Gasol still remains an offensive threat for this basketball team, expanding his range over time and still has that nice soft jumper.
Here's Levine for three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Oh, my. That's a big-time shot by a big-time talent. Levine showing the clutch gene.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Here's Ball. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Pau Gasol. Cunningham is out there with Curry. Then there's Embiid. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And good that time.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Levine finds Ball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Ball's knocked loose. Now DeRozan down to 5 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass.
You know, the athleticism is obvious when you look at DeRozan's game, but he also has tremendous strength, and wasn't much the defender could do there.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Gasol is doubled. Curry kicks to Johnson. Now the dish to Gasol. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet.
Showing some grit and toughness on the finish. I like watching Gasol overcome that kind of defense.
Levine passes the ball. Back to Levine. He dishes it to Vucevic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And that one falls for Johnson.
Larry Johnson. Grandmama is a dependable forward, excels at scoring in the paint, and doesn't mind thumping and bumping.
Now, here's DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. And Curry pulls it down.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so here is Chicago after the basket by Detroit. DeRozan against Johnson. And it's DeRozan missing. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Here's Levine after the basket by Detroit. And Green slams it in.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Here's Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Chicago trails by 7. Levine finds DeRozan. The pass to Green. Back to DeRozan. Vucevic trying to get open.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his side. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Cunningham against Levine. Outside DeRozan. Pass the ball. Down low. And Vucevic throws it down.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Davis. Back to Johnson. Passes it to Marbury. McGrady with the ball. Vucevic defending. From 12 feet out. Davis kicks to McGrady. Pass to Marbury. Takes a three. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
A confident and fearless three-point shooter. Marbury not afraid at all to take the long-range shots.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Johnson outside. There's the pass to Marbury. Trying to get open is McGrady. Marbury, good. Marbury's got 5.
And what a hoop. Starbury, a shot maker.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Right side, Ball. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Detroit. Anthony right side. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And so is Detroit going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Detroit.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Anderson Varejao is out there with Pau Gasol. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Green, and it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. On the wing, DeRozan, covered by Johnson. The wide open look here for Vucevic, and a miss there on the triple. Detroit leading by 10. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Johnson. Varejao trying to free himself up. Johnson, good.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And, Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Green inside, headed by Green. Green passes to Levine. Buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls.
Boy, Zach Levine's scoring instincts have him always ready for the catch and shoot.
Back to Cunningham. Here's the 3. Detroit getting another chance here. Johnson against Levine. Johnson, good. Johnson's got the lead up to 12 now for Detroit.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
They grabbed their own miss. Levine against Green. Pass to Varejao. Stolen by Levine. Inside. Stolen by Varejao. Now Detroit moving it up. Gasol dishes to Johnson. Over in the corner, Green. Passes to Cunningham. The 3. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Pass to Vucevic. Green breaking loose, and Gasol sends it back. Green passes to Cunningham. Gasol kicks to Varejao. Now the pass to Johnson. From deep, another three for Detroit.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Chicago trails by 15, and the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
You can see the coach very displeased with their defensive effort on the glass. They're giving up a bunch of second chance points. They got to get that corrected.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ball kicks to Levine. Three-pointer. And the Bulls with another miss. Detroit leading by 15. Gasol trying to free himself up. Marbury, good. Marbury's got 7 points in the game.
And he's just so crafty with the movement. Marbury completely throws the defender off.
Pass the ball. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. To the paint. Can they get it? And Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejections.
Curry with the bounce pass. Gasol is doubled. Here's Marbury. 7 points in the game. Jamison the pass to Marbury. Another three for Detroit.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside DeRozan. Out to the right wing. Ball with a wide open look. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Ball's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Marbury. Drops in the layup for two. And Detroit leads by 20.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Levine for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so is Detroit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Larry Johnson.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The wing set for him. Levine and DeRozan. Vucevic is out there with Green, and it's Ball in at the one spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Three-pointer by Embiid. Stolen by Ball. Outside, Levine. Back to Ball. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Vucevic. His three-pointers off the mark. Detroit leading by 20. Cunningham outside. Pass to Marbury. Takes the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Levine. The three. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Marbury. And it's good off the back rim and in. Marbury's got 17.
Stephon Marbury can flat out fill it up. And right now, he's on track for a monster night.
Levine finds Green. And here is Ball. Lets the three fly. And again, Chicago. No good. Pass to Cunningham. Johnson outside. Here's Gasol. Feeds it to Embiid. Back to Gasol. Dishes it to Embiid. Just his first attempt. And he gives the whistle for the 3-second call. Detroit making a switch here. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Cunningham dishes it to Johnson. The pass to Green. Back to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Varejao. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
When it's Green making plays for others, that's a really good sign for this squad.
Outside DeRozan. Pass the ball. They need this. And again, no good by Chicago. And it's Detroit's ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Johnson finds Green. Stolen by Ball. Outside Levine. To the inside. And Green slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Cunningham passes to Varejao. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 5 to shoot. Cunningham kicks to McGrady. Shoots over Vucevic. A shot by McGrady, no good. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
McGrady dishes to Johnson. Passes it to Varejao. Now here's Green. Cunningham outside. Fires for 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Levine double team. Green kicks the ball. The feed now to Vucevic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Varejao.
And you look at Vucevic, and his tenacity goes up the closer he is to the cup. Defenders try to match his level of physicality down there, which more times than not results in him going to the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And, you know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Anthony's checked in for Johnson. Davis comes in for Green. And Curry subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Detroit. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Ball. No one near him. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Detroit leading by 22. Anthony kicks to Embiid. Back to Anthony. Over Levine. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And so is Detroit, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Gasol on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Anthony out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Davis in at the 2-guard spot. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for Detroit. Green comes in for Curry. Ball, the pass to Green. He feeds it to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
You never have to worry about DeRozan going soft. I mean, when he gets inside, he's taking it strong to the rack.
Varejao trying to free himself up. Count that bucket. Embiid's got his first 2 points. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Ball, the pass to Green.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Green against Ball. Anthony dishes to Varejao. Sinks that one from the post. And it's 6 points for Anderson Varejao.
Nice find that time from Carmelo. We know he's a scorer, but that time did a good job finding the open teammate.
Here's Levine. They get it back. And Vucevic throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Levine. Goes up again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Quite honestly, Vucevic is highly skilled at getting defenders to be physical with him. I mean, he's welcoming of contact, especially when he's going up for his shot.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look here for Detroit. Antoine Jameson's checked in for Joel Embiid, and Lillard subbed in for Green. And both free throws good for Vucevic. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Anthony, the pass to Varejao. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A different look here for Detroit. Pau Gasol's checked in for Anthony. Johnson comes in for Antoine Jamison. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Davis. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Detroit making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Outside, Ball. Pass to Levine. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Detroit. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cunningham kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Davis. Lays it up off the glass.
Speed and agility, guys. I mean, he went right to the defense and took it to the rim.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Boy, those finely tuned offensive skills possessed by Vucevic, punishing the defense, putting on a clinic.
Davis kicks to Cunningham. Left side Gasol. Back to Cunningham. And here's Davis for 3. Drops in the tray. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And the pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Ball's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. A different look here for Detroit. Anthony's checked in for Gasol. Jamison comes in for Johnson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Cunningham. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to DeRozan. Shot from 16. Nice jump shot. Good.
You know, I look at DeRozan. One of the things I like most about his game is that he really employs the mid-range shot. And it's a lost art for most other players.
Varejao dishes to Anthony. On the wing, Davis. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're up by 24. 1:03 left in the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Larry Johnson.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Levine wide open from outside off the mark.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Verajao passes to Davis. Verajao trying to free himself up. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Verajao.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Levine for three. The shot, no good. High post, Davis. Chalk up two there.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.